Noodle, the result of the wild summer where Mito spent on the casting couch of web technologies. When I first started with Noodle, one of the things that confounded me was this idea of pages. What the hell is this, page router? What are the pages in here, right? And just to build something as simple as this, it took me a while to understand it. Here in Bubble, you can see you just have a few pages, and then you have a reusable call header, and then in each page you add that reusable, right? And that reusable has um, the workflows to go to the different pages, right? In Noodle, that is different. That is upside down. It will be, if you build your intuition in Bubble, it will be counterintuitive. So let's look at that. So let's try to reproduce that. So first, I rename this called landing. I should break my preview. Fine. Go back here. And in this landing page, we're going to change this text to say landing. And then we're going to just copy this. Or we're going to make a few more pages. We can do it here. So features, right? And I can switch to that, put that in here, and go right here, features. Or I can even go into the into here, create a new page. Let's call it blog, and then that will be immediately added to the router. Blog. All right, so we have all these pages. We can switch around just on the URL bar, and you can see that changing here. But how do we add this reusable? Well, first, it's not going to be a reusable. It's just going to be a group on the page. So let me add here our header. It's nice and easy to rename the groups there. I'll add an inner. Make this inner, put some padding in it. Put a max to it. There's a nice thing here. I can just put pixels and it'll switch that percentage to pixels automatically. And I'll set the behavior of the children inside of it, which is going to be hang in the middle. And, well, actually, there's one horizontal, hang in the middle, and then go to the corners. And then I'll add two groups in there. And this will be our left group. And we want it to fit tight. This also, we need to fit it like this. And then put a group on the right, call it right. Put some padding in this one here, or some gap. And now we can add a button. Let's call it this the button D. What are we going to call this one? The features. So that should go to the features page. And then I can just copy paste this, make this the blog page. And we also need to make this horizontal. Yeah. Add some gap in there again. And then on the left side, I can put a button, but I don't want a button. I just want the icon. But the nice thing is that the Noodles buttons come with, you can just add an icon, and here I can add an icon, an anchor. So that's like built in. I can just turn off the label, and I could even style this a bit further. Say, look, primary in the background should be white. Voila, and now we have same behavior. Okay, now this is our reusable in Bubble terms. This is our whole reusable here. So it's a group and so on. Now, what I should do here also is make it small. Yeah. How do we navigate, right? So we have two options here: navigate and navigate to path, right? So let's start with this one here. So let's say that this one is going to navigate to features. All I need to do is connect the features button. Say when he clicks, do that, and I can just copy this again, switch to the blog. I say, okay, when he click goes there, and I can do this again here for this, the anchor button. When he click goes there, and make sure that I change this to the landing. Right, and you see that immediately we have the preview there. The function is built in. You can see how it changes here wherever I click. let's say I don't like this one because I don't want to go to landing. I want just a slash. That's where I can use something like this. That is you have a lot more control about the what Navigate does. But there's also risks involved with that. That's why whenever you you go in here, it says it gives you some warnings here. You should probably use just navigate to external link. This one is if you know what you're doing, use this one. And now, if you're using that, you can click and go to the slash. And why is it going there? Well, because our page router, the default page is landing. If I were to make this the start page, features, and if I click here, it's going to end up on the features page, right? So you can, the page router is this, a place where you control which pages should be displayed. All right. So, what the fuck are pages in Noodle? Yeah, something like this.